Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign we're reading for next. Oh, we have a message back there. It says primordial. Oh, how intriguing. Alrighty. Pisces, I guess we'll do Pisces. Why not? Alrighty then, Pisces, people and placements. I'm going to start with this deck. Pisces energies from the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, for this present moment. The reading. Why are we here? You could have felt like you were lacking abundance in the past, Pisces energy. But it's like you're changing this cycle, you're closing it out, you're rebirthing, you're moving towards something new. Something was not fertile in the past. Maybe the soil was bad, or there was a level of confusion that was leading to a lack of wish fulfillment. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that was kind of egotistical, but you could be closing off to any unsuccess so that you can actually make the decisions that lead you towards greater success. Your spirit guides could have led you away from something that was depleting you or wasn't empowering you. Tell me more for Pisces. Yeah, it's like you're overcoming some kind of fears and limitations. This could have been like controlling people around you, twin flame situation. You had some kind of clarity that allowed you to see the truth. And I think you're now elevating into greater stability and flow, and people in the past won't have the same hold over you, or they won't have the same ability to influence you as they might have once did. But let's see. Let's get you a message from... Get you a diamond card, maybe. And the king is showing up, okay. Could have had somebody who wants to show up or something like that. Pisces, could have closed something out with this person. Could be an ex. The siren here with the ruby, okay. The seed, the warrior, the prayer, so you could be charging forward. Pisces, the pilgrim, this could have been quite the journey. The fault line, yeah, so maybe certain things had to crumble or fall apart. Cracking. Now I'm getting from Joji that song Run. I don't know, maybe that song Run. I think it's called Run. Could be relevant. Maybe you were escaping something that was like devastating. Pisces. The nymph, yeah, there was some level of promiscuity in the past, and I think you're observing patterns and being more cunning fox. So Aries got that. You could have Aries placements or be dealing with one, but interesting. Messages for Pisces, people and placements. We have vulnerability, okay. So maybe you're being honest with yourself, solidifying a new era, filling your own cup, cleaning up anything that doesn't allow you to do that, putting your own needs first. Okay, Pisces. This could be manifesting more abundance and wealth, and also a soulmate maybe. There's some kind of deep knowing happening here. Let's get your advice. Let's start with the Christmas for your advice. 10 of Wands sideways, the world. So closing out burdensome cycles as well. High Priestess on the top, so something about maybe pulling away. I wonder what it says in this deck about the High Priestess. Sorry, wrong deck, wrong book. Subtle influences and mystery. Encountering mystery is never easy. What is organized by the Magus or the Magician is rooted here by the Queen of Winter, is the physical embodiment of Winter, the Mary Lou. She is the High Priestess, the Bone Queen. She threatens to simultaneously tear you into 1,000 pieces while also carrying you across the abyss of mystery and towards the light of spring. The Mary Lou is a Welsh midwinter custom of bardic battle where the skull of a horse atop a white robe is animated and carried from house to house to pub. She paradoxically is fabulous and terrifying all at the same time. She stands at a liminal time, and in her undead disguise she sings of a mystery that was old when the world was new. She carries the child upon her back across the abyss into the mysterious, and in doing so reveals something of its nature. The Mary Lou is the unifying force that binds all opposites together in a way that coalesces their energies into a cohesive whole. She does this from a position of deep feeling and balance. This is deeply ethereal card that deals primarily with the subtle and often spiritual forces at play in one's life and situation. Take heed, for the situation at hand is not as clear as it might have originally appeared. There is much more swimming beneath the surface than you're aware of. The Mary Lou is asking you to ponder the subtle forces at play and how you might bring them into a place of moderation and balance. This is not a time to employ logic or rationality, but rather trust your instincts to feel your way through the situation. In doing so, you arrive at a place of clarity. I mean, we had that, we're still at the moon moon is in Virgo and it's conjoining the south node or the eclipse point, right? So there is something here about stripping away illusions. It is tempting to run away from the situation, but trust the Mary Lune and she will kneel for you to climb onto her back. Give your gut feelings the attention they deserve, for clarity comes in doing so. This is about really relying on your instincts and intuition, making sure you have time and space to kind of listen, especially if you're closing out huge cycles. This could also be something about a Capricorn or a career matter, or a long-term matter or something that you're working on. Pisces. It's like finishing a quest. Wow. Silver arrow. Sporon. So you could be focusing on your money. Let's see. 39. Someone could have talked down to you. Side note: aspiration, success, achievement. The Celts were not just good with claymore and sig dub. They were excellent bowmen too. They had to be, as the bow was used for hunting deer and wild boar. It's much safer to fire an arrow at a boar from a distance than the sword's length away from the lethal tusks. Furthermore, Celtic arrow became a symbol of the warrior. It represented courage and adversity and the drive to keep pressing ahead, even if the odds were stacked against you. In the Celtic card deck, silver arrow represents success and high achievement. Yes, there will be setbacks or obstacles along the way, but you should not let them stop you from achieving your dreams. There may be times when you feel like giving up, but rest assured that this is a part of the process. Even the most successful individual has felt that way at some point. You are being tested to see how much you want your goal and the life it represents. So don't fail yourself now. Keep going, aim as high as you can, and the accolades come. The silver arrow suggests you will succeed against the odds if you persist. Press ahead. This could be regarding finances as well, or self-worth. Could be also your emotional realm. Maybe you're taking better care of your emotions these days, but let's get you a angel, Pisces. Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know this abundance comes to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So maybe you've made decisions where you've closed out certain cycles, which actually aligns you to more good karma. You could be a good mother figure as well. You could be very caring, Pisces. Or you could be mothering yourself into health. One of them fell on the ground. Somebody could be from maybe a different culture, different area, different city than you, perhaps. Okay, which one fell on the ground? It says, pull back your energy when needed. So to re-pour into yourself, so you're always pouring from a full cup, not an empty one. Resting, taking good time to just do things that you enjoy as well. Treating yourself well, because that's necessary. You could have had gossipers around you, side note. Maybe you're ignoring them. Pisces people and placements. Oh, whoops. Okay, we have maybe somebody has mother issues or father issues. Maybe you're dealing with somebody like this. Other people's problems are not yours, trying to ruin your flow, right? They have their own karma and destiny. They are trying to summon your energy, so to be careful, be discerning, try to make you look bad. We have coconut, so it's kind of giving like Kamala Harris. Do you think you come in a coconut tree or whatever? Trying to steal your light. Okay, and we have told people you are promiscuous. Yeah, we did see that card. Deceivers under judgment. So these are liars. They were jealous and they deserve the karma they will get. They have to learn. Be careful. Be glad you didn't end up with them. They killed you in a past life. Yeah, so either they drained you or they literally killed you in a past life, and they're coming around to kind of repeat the lesson. Green aura, you could be healing your energy, or this person could be very envious. This person is your destiny. So maybe you're, or maybe they're not your destiny, or this was a part of your destiny to evolve. It was kind of like a karmic destiny. You had to meet your killer from your past life to resolve the karma type vibe. Let's see what else we have. Manifesting victory by seeing the truth. Yeah, we did see something about truth. The third eye. Ammon could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant here. Dolphins could also be relevant, so you could be like swimming away, being very smart, and I think they're telepathic as well. So maybe communicating with supportive people as well, bringing them in, calling them in, soulmates, not karmics. They'll act nice to get out of prison and go kill people right away. So this is like kind of that Joe Rogan when he brought in that guy who ended up murdering someone after he said he was like reformed. You are a game changer archetype. And we have do not waver in your worth. Yeah, there was something here about worth fucking with your stability. So this person's really a threat. They're really dangerous and they're negative and they deserve everything. So I would just send it back. Dangerous secrets. You don't even know certain things that about them that you would be appalled to know. Committing to yourself is your most important thing. Queen rising. So your connection with God, your Lord, Lord and Savior. You know, connection with your real kingdom spouse, as they call it. If you have God, you have everything. You pinpointed where the energy was coming from. So you could have understood or got an inkling about this. Spiritual gift comes with great responsibility, so you actually have to put into play trying to trick you, or they want to use you or trick you or lie to you, realizing they tried to scam you. And we have their goal was to isolate you. We have take charge of your life. We have Stevie Nicks, so fake flexing. We have breaking karma / fear patterns. Because it wasn't Stevie Nicks. Didn't she get in a relationship with like the drummer and he was like super, no, the guitarist, and he was like super jealous and vindictive, and like he was a Leo, I think, and I don't know. Wanted you to feel stuck and alone. They're trying to love bomb you so they have control. Secretly respects you. Doesn't matter though if you're not treating me well. Ciao, adios. I wrote that wrong, or did I? It's just missing. Listens to dreams. So you should be listening to your dreams, or your dreams could be giving you something important there. Sheer will get you through. We have Africa, could be relevant. Toto, Africa, that song maybe. Or maybe Africa, you're traveling there, you know somebody from there. Execute. And we have beef at the event. And we have no scrubs. So make sure you're staying away from, I heard drunks, but also brokies. Because I'm getting now that scene from like, what's that show, that Zorro movie, where it's like a ball, it's like Zorro 2, and she's like dancing and he's like making a fool of himself or something like that. So I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. And remember, no scrubs. Good luck. Take care.